So it wasn't that bad. Yeah, like I made sure to go like 12:30, so I got matinee pricing.
Was the movie good?
I enjoyed it. It's one of those things that you're probably okay if you watched it at home. It's not like crazy, like the noise, like it's not like a ridiculous. The noise and the music is like centerpiece sort of deal. I mean, but anytime you see something in the theater with like a really good sound is always going to be enhanced. But it just depends on what you want to do and how you feel about if you're an audiophile or not.
So that one's like a prequel, right?
It takes place in between Civil War and Infinity War. It's like everyone's on the run and everything.
It's supposed to explain the Budapest story, right?
Yep, and it does.
Yeah, that's what I read.
There's an after credit scene.
Nice.
There always is. I always forget to check before I go into the theater, so like when the credits start rolling, I like have to Google it. There's a bunch of websites that have like media stingers and stuff like that. But I always end up scrambling at the end of the movie to try and find out if I need to sit through it or not.
I mean, I don't remember watching any of this. I was half asleep last time.
Now he's fully asleep.
I'm awake. I just don't remember walking this after every boss.
Hi guys. This is the quicker route too.
Oh, I wish somebody said that sooner.
Yeah, the further one is farther away. And if you kill the ghosts that are flying around down this thing, it will speed us up. So anyone who's rain.
Do you remember murdering me, Zyclonius?
Yeah, I do remember knocking you up.
There we go. That's nice.
Okay, so I just died. Cool.
What happened?
I don't know. I just walked off some ledge there that looked like was a way in. And on a map it showed it was another doorway.
It's the elevator you gotta turn down.
Oh no.
Elevator. Wow, I died to an elevator boss.
You can always get someone.
Obviously, you're not moving. There's no help.
Oh, we should wait.
Step up to the center.
Currently inhaling food. I'll need to summon in about 45 seconds.
Who's tanking? Bobby's not moving. Mammoth's not.
Sam,
Sam.
If you get another one of those optics, I'm not cleaning you up.
oh. Well,
Hey, Hog, your video
Back in the middle.
card, how'd you manage to get it?
Oh, what was that?
How'd you manage to get that? 37?
I just heard have I managed to get that second what?
how did you manage to get your video card?
Oh, just bought it. Wait for it to say it's in on some Twitter account I follow and just hope that I get it.
Oh, really? He just listed it and but it was up.
Yeah, they list them.
You got it?
Tells you, oh, they're in stock now, and you go and it's like luck of the draw. You either get it or you don't.
Is it like Wario 64 or something?
What'd you do with the other,
You're probably still within the return policy, right? Or is it
Another one?
being RMA'd, right?
Yeah, I returned the AMD one.
No coil wine on this one?
No, it's quiet, even with a slight overclock.
I don't think I've ever had a
Yeah.
cool wine other than that. Well, that AMD one I had.
Yeah, my 3070, even when it's under load, you don't even hear the card. It's super
Nope.
cool.
It's cool, runs quiet, doesn't get that hot.
Yeah, I don't. Mine don't get hot if it's like hot outside. But for the most part, I have my computer under my desk, but I hardly ever notice most of the time.
Hog, can we get a summoning stone?
So how huge is that 3090? Because like my 3070 is huge. It's the biggest card I've ever seen. It's like, I don't know if the 3090 is even larger, because I know it's got like different
It's-
power requirements.
It's bigger than the 3080, but only by a little bit. It still fits in my case just fine.
That AMD I had was huge. It was bigger than this 3070.
Wow.
Which 3070 did you get, the MSI?
Now I have the EVGA, the 3070
really?
Ti.
Oh, you got the TI, nice.
But yeah, that 6800 was probably a good 2 inches longer, maybe inch and a half.
Are you gonna step up to a 3080?
I might. I'm in the program.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you do it within the first 90 days, you can still choose not to do it. So.
The 90 days of my purchase, right? Just
Yeah,
gotta go on
but,
the website and sign up.
yeah, and then it might
Yeah,
take
register
another
it.
6 months. But
Yeah, mine only took 5 months, I think. It was December to April, early April. So it's 3 months from 3080 to 39.
All right, so yeah. Okay. Did anyone notice, was the balls going left, right, and forward and backward, or was it just from the front and back? I did not notice.
it was
You could
different.
just put something like the second from the edge square in the middle of each one of those on the sides, and just that's the one we attack.
Well, yeah, but what I'm asking, was it front and back and sides, or was it just front and back?
It was both.
I believe so, yes.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I do remember they were exactly on the
Center.
The middle.
well, they were lined up on the grid, the balls were.
Yeah. Yes.
So basically, the center one on these rows is the first one we're going to kill. One thing I'm going to throw out there: if you are DPS, you are not jumping over these. Kill it. I don't want people trying to dodge them while we have other people needing to kill them. So if you are DPS, the only exception is if you are melee and you have the swirly things. Yes, you can jump over it if you have a way to. Otherwise, I want you DPSing the balls. Cool.
Who jumps
Cool.
over them?
Some
Stupid.
people have some ways.
I was using.
Well, no, I have ways, but I always attack them.
I was using my door shadow over it, then attacking.
We got potions
You can blink.
and floss.
Javi, I kind of want to try Ezzy tanking first on this one because I think that's gonna make it line it up. We're curious to see if one tank always has to deal with the leap after running through. I feel like you'll be better than her at that. If that makes sense.
When is Ezzy showing up?
We don't know if she's even gonna be here tonight. So for
Okay.
everyone that doesn't know, I'll say this: if you want more information, ask her. We have had a death in the family that has made us have to do a lot of work recently. So
Yep.
we've been very, very, very busy. So she's probably not going to be here tonight, and Rafaj will be late.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Hope you
something
guys are
again.
okay.
We're all okay.
You can first then.
Yeah, so I'll tank first. I'm updating my DBM real quick, because I did not get a chance to. Just in case we get correct timers for the balls.
I didn't see an update today.
Alright, I'm good to go.
We doing a floss or anything?
Probably not till heroic unless we get mega stuck.
This guy's not a damage problem right now, this is a mechanics problem. So one thing to keep in mind, I know some of y'all classes may be able to do it, but if you watch when the balls are going to spawn, like you can precast, some AoEs and stuff over there to hit them before they even spawn, so we can get on top of those. Basically our goal is we want a good timer for the balls and to be on them when they spawn, not when they're halfway across the room. Cool, alright.
Do I need to drop cookies? I don't know if everybody got any.
I have some. Is anyone using Stone Legion?
Yep.
I am.
Jumbler?
Cool, alright. Ready.
Red, if you want to do a timer.
I think I have. I don't know how long this is. That works.
Are you starting or how?
3, 2,
I
1,
am
1.
starting.
3, 2, 1.
Are you the correct spec?
Yes, I am.
balls in a second. Back.
All right, on the center lane. Watch those edges of the room during this first. Just try to stay off the outside 2 squares.
Spike balls at 5. X.
That is much faster. That makes a big difference.
Yeah, it's helping. I like it.
I'm not getting bounced around by the people with the chains.
All right, here comes the transition. Try and dodge the
What
fire.
in the world?
A lot of people on each other.
Yeah, you gotta. Did y'all just get hit by multiple people with the same fire? Probably just try and.
I hit
We also-
by like 4 of them.
One thing you need to do, try not to stay like in the same area, like left to right, that is. Like try to run forward and backwards also, just to start to separate yourself from the group.
Just one more after this one.
Who's he on first? Me, it looks. Okay.
Go Vinks. You
Get
got this.
Emma up.
Emma.
Whoever.
It's gonna be the wave.
Skull.
I feel like we need to, on this phase, we can't put it in the corner because sometimes we have bad overlap like that last one.
Does that hit you hard, Javi? Or can we all like stack on you and then it just goes out from all of us?
Someone
What's
got
the
crazy.
stun, right?
I'm gonna try this. See how this works.
Like I can stand in the middle of the room, and then it's already halfway across.
That wasn't bad if you do that way.
Like,
Because by the time.
does that make
with-
sense, Mammoth? Like if I start in the middle of a room, it doesn't have to cross the entirety of the platform. Like if I stand in one corner, it's already halfway going across the platform, so it only lasts half as long.
What we might try is try putting it in one of the plus sign directions, so there's only one direction people have to think to dodge it. So it's not like a coming at them at an angle, so it's just a line coming at them. Does that make sense?
Well, is there any like so if I stand on like barely on one half of a corner, and if people stand behind me, will
They
it
can't-
always go towards the area that, or does that make sense?
It's always going to come out in a square from where you are.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a
comes out
wave.
square. Okay.
Yeah, it's like dropping a pebble in a
Center,
pond.
Just
But if you do it in the center of the edge of the platform, it should come out as a singular line across the like we've had been having.
if you do it in the center, it's going to go every direction as a singular line.
Yeah, okay.
During the
The center of the edge of the platform. So you have
Like
the edge of the platform.
what
and
you
the
did
center
last
will
time.
come out.
yeah, what I did the last time there. So that might be the best because if we drop it in the middle and then just going off through the balls, you might have to dodge it twice and get through the balls. So maybe just do it in a plus sign. Does anyone, on the off chance, know what the shape of the last one is? The last phase? It's a circle, isn't it? I think.
idea.
I'm
Only
not
thing
sure.
that I saw that I do want to recommend is Poke. I know I saw you got chains after some of us had already died,
Yep.
but not trying to attack. If you have chains in your melee, maybe don't attack the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know what else to do. I was basically trapped because it slows me down too, so
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't have much of a choice.
Yeah, and you're the only one. Like you're one of the few melee left alive, so I understand. But just
Yeah, I mean, for
As
50
information for everybody.
Yeah, I'm pretty much, if I'm a melee, if I get that, I'm just gonna try to stay away from people.
So you're saying the plus sign? What did you mean by that?
So when that square one's going out, like where I am right here, bring it like right in front of the X or the triangle or the skull.
Okay.
So that way it just turns into a line.
So just behind one of
Well,
the
let's go.
markers.
The first
Yeah.
one will be a U, right? And then it'll move out of space and it'll be a bigger U and just move across.
Yeah.
How do you do?
And when the tanks drop that, it deals 34,000 damage and less damage the further you are. I was within 4 squares of Hobby, and I got 1 shot.
So the longer it's going across the platform, the less damage you'll take?
No, he's talking about the impact, the initial impact.
When it impacts, yeah.
Oh, like the initial impact, okay.
So think of it as a meteor just before away.
So like,
into dodge.
So basically what he's saying is like if we were right here and the raid was right here and we were fighting him, you would probably want the tank to jump to, that corner in the first phase or to skull in the first phase. So across the room. As far away from everyone as possible.
Okay, that makes sense.
It didn't one-shot him, by the way. He was at half health, so it does about half your health.
Well, mine thing's at 34k, I have 43k.
I'm looking at your death log right now. You were at 46% hit points when you died.
Well, anyway, we can help mitigate the damage. Will be good. Let's go.
Well, whatever my damage then is 43k overkill.
A new mouse.
Or 34.
I have to find the button.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your screams will echo throughout eternity.
Can we pull him away from the things? Because when he casts the thing on you, he doesn't move until the weapon is on.
Triangle. Spike balls in 5. Triangle.
Aim it.
It stunned me.
Did you get hit by it?
I guess the balls hit it.
I don't know how you live.
Cheat death. 85% reduction. Must have been closer than I thought. Stagger yourself.
One more after this one.
Fireballs and 5. Triangle.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Spike balls and 2. Double diamond.
Dropping on purple.
Spike balls and 5. Triangle.
I'm jumping on triangle.
Okay, so you can go over the spikes right as they start to go down.
Go skull.
Spike balls and 6.
Keep going. Let's try to see this next transition.
Spike balls at red next.
Have to drop it behind us.
Keep going. Try to see the transition. I want to see what the next phase looks like. I don't know where I'm gonna go. Alright. Dodge this.
Well, that's bad.
No, that's bad. Yeah, that's bad.
How was that? Was that part of the mechanic, or was that just bad placement?
Bad timing.
Oh, okay.
You had both.
He probably should
square
have
wall.
transitioned before that.
I mean, we would have if we had more people alive.
We got 2 more of these spikes.
Bring it on skull, see what we got.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh,
huge
both.
plus. Oh man.
It's both.
okay, so I need to do a corner then.
You have to do corner.
Yeah. I think we should do corners the second phase too, so we're just used to it anyway, you know?
That works.
Don't take this
yeah.
ammo.
Okay.
Oh, I died.
The thing with the corners, though,
Don't release
Is-
and see who the bracer
but-
is.
when we get those spike balls, it's always in the middle as like a time, like 1 or 2 spikes before that, which really puts us behind on them. So maybe
sometimes it's
like
difficult for the melee
maybe
to
like
get to it.
so maybe like 3 out. If that makes sense.
So why don't we want to do the corner?
Another option is we could go ahead and do flat sides, and everyone in the raid has to go to the corners for it, and then move back.
Well,
That's another option.
What's the issue with the corners?
Well, the when you do it in the corner, it makes the spikes line up with the middle of the balls in the middle of the room. It's just a bad overlap. So it's either deal with that bad overlap, or drop them in the middle and make the plus sign go through the middle of the room, and everyone just has to get out of the middle of the room.
So when we're trying to kill the center ball, we're all gonna not be in the center of the room.
Well, the thing about it is, it seems like it goes off. They don't go off at the same time. It goes off, and then the balls come out 8 seconds later, and by then the spikes are in the middle of the room because they slowly move across the room. If we put them in the middle, we're gonna have the straight line coming at us just like we're used to in phase 2, but the plus across the room will just be one line across the room and go off instantly. That won't be anything there. So basically it's just like phase 2, how we're doing it now, except for no one can be in a line across the room from the tank. We have to split to the 2 sides when it goes off, and then they can move back.
Looked like it was 3 wide too.
Yeah, it's 3 wide. It's just like the phase 1 one. I think it would be easier to have everyone move to the sides than it would trying to put it in the corner and deal with it during the balls. Especially in heroic, because those balls are going to have more health, and that might be a little bit tighter.
But we will be closer to the impact and get more damage.
Not that much closer. Yeah, this is an interesting fight. I like it. So Javi, here's what we're gonna do. The next pull, phase 1, do it the same way we've been doing phase 2, because it's gonna feel the same way in phase 3, so we can get a feel for it. Is it okay? So we might later start taking phase 1 back to the corners, so we don't have to deal with it. But just go ahead and take it to the markers. So yeah, because that's how it's going to feel in the last phase, plus the other wave coming, just so people can see. Know what I mean? Yeah. So basically, say for example, we're taking it to Skull. The raid is going to have to get out of these 3 squares all the way across the center line for when it goes off.
See that being a problem, but
yeah. And also, whatever tank's tanking, don't have the boss in there. Also, like move him off to one of the sides.
I still say for phase 2, we should put it like right here. That way, even on phase 3, while it would still cover a fair amount, it would at least wave out, so we're not running into issues with the spike balls.
I don't think there were issues with the spike balls when we had a straight line coming at us. That didn't seem too bad.
Well, no, it's not the straight line, it's the phase 2, so I'm talking more phase 3. So rather than having it against the wall like we've been doing, if we still did the corner, but did like the 3rd diagonal corner out, or square out, that way by the time the balls come out, it's not directly in line with the balls, so everybody will be there to be able to attack it, like melee and whatnot. And we should all be through it at that point.
Let's just try this right now, and we might try that a little bit. Okay. If it becomes an issue. I see what you're saying though. All right, everybody ready?
So just confirming, we're doing the down the middle.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm trying to just keep it as similar as possible. So people know what to expect, and then when we get that down, we can try and shift it a little bit. All right, let's go.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your screams will echo throughout eternity!
Alright, so move out of the middle 3.
So, first thing I see immediately, that's pulling all the melee off the boss. That's probably not a good idea.
Yeah, if we need to tank the boss, not like tank him off to one side, like in a corner.
There was nothing I can do about that.
Not a fan of this.
Balls of 3. So
Who's in the middle?
Yeah, that's probably, when we get opposite directions where the balls and the spikes are going different ways, it's bad. All right, let's try what Pro is saying. All right, so like right here-ish.
I mean, it could still be in the corner for phase 1, but for like phase 2 and phase 3 going forward.
Yeah. Yep. We'll get you in a sec.
Let's wipe it so we can get Rafaj for this attempt.
Yeah. Okay. Sec.
It was going well, Rafaj. Just to let you know.
Yep.
I'm glad.
We just don't want to kill it without you.
Don't take this, Haley.
Oh, I just assumed that as soon as I showed up and said something, it all went downhill.
Don't release. Do not release.
You guys can jump off, by the way.
What? I'm dodging. Run! Amma needs practice anyways. She's like, I hate this phase.
I'm sure Solo could do it.
She has you unfollow. At least it looked like she had you unfollow for a second.
You want to die before this res wears off?
what are you dodging the boss for?
Don't release.
Got it.
You can take it now, Haley.
Oh, he's a detriment.
And I'm thinking even for phase 3, like being in the second one in is probably good.
So what if we didn't do the middle for the balls? What if we did one of the balls on the sides? So they'd always be offset with the spikes. We dropped them in the corner.
I think you're greatly overestimating how much interference there is between the balls and the spikes.
Okay.
It seems
because
like
if we did one
the
of the
longer the
sides,
fight, the more of a overlap between the spikes and the balls we have, so it gets worse as the fight goes on. Especially if people die and we're not killing the balls as quick enough.
and having a very consistent target is a hell of a lot easier than switching it up every time.
Yeah. Let's just put them in the corners. Every time. Yeah, let's do that. I'm thinking too much. Just put them all in the corners, Javi.
Okay.
Does anyone know if slow does anything to the balls?
No. You can't
No.
slow them or stun them or anything.
Mind control.
There you go.
Run it off the edge.
Fear Beast.
Run the balls into the other balls.
Have Jumbo just
You mean
death
run the
grip the
ball into
middle
the
one
boss?
off of us.
Hey, just
Jumbo
just kick it, Doblo. It's a soccer ball.
Right on.
Save all the B-Reses for Jumbo.
Thanks, Jude. Give me 2 seconds.
1,000.
I'm ready.
I think part of the reason that we've had issues getting over the spikes that are coming from the corner is that we haven't really seen it a bunch. The second attempt tonight, the team did a really good job of avoiding the spikes, just to understand the timing a little bit better.
Okay.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your
ball.
See, when everything gets on it immediately, we blow through it. That's what we need to do every time.
Spike balls at 5. Red egg.
You go first, I'll stay back.
Got it. Transition.
I'm lagging a little bit. Anyone else getting some lag?
Nope.
Two more. One more.
What?
Spike balls, red egg. Spike balls. And 6. Purple.
I don't even intervened you, Hog.
I was already dead. It was my covenant thing.
I just dodged it. I timed it, so when I went in between from them going.
Yeah.
Oh, we avoided those balls. That's good.
Should we rest someone?
We have
we have
two.
two.
We can get one.
Triangle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can avoid those spikes.
Get it down. Get the thing.
Guys,
Who is that in the middle?
I don't
with
know.
The thing.
Knocking people around.
Well, it wasn't Declonia, so whoever else had it.
Me.
Oh, great. The other on target.
I am a chunk of res on a healer. Okay, we're good.
Should I take this, Vinx?
I don't know. I didn't cast it. Do what you want to.
Do not res or release. I mean, you can not res
So
if you
just
want.
a
I just
point of note, when the tank goes into the corner, if all the DPS try and stay as far away from him as humanly possible, that would be awesome because he's actually doing an AoE damage.
Yeah, it does less damage the further away you are. You just need to get a little bit away from it so you take less damage.
Can you, like Javi, when you get the thing, the weapon, can you jump over the balls?
No, I cannot jump over the balls.
I can't jump. Hey Hog, can we get a Warlock Gate diagonally across the room as an option for the people with the chains to take to get over the balls if it's getting ugly?
Do we know that
Sure.
that works?
Where do you want it?
No, but we can find out. Just diagonally across from corner to corner. Like, you know, from there, like here across. I mean, it could be nice to know if it works.
I'll volunteer Tampo to test it for science.
What is it?
Taking the portal through the balls and see what happens.
I don't know if it's considered as a charge or a teleport. I'm not sure.
I think I've taken it, and since it moves you through, you get hit, but I'd like to see for sure.
I don't know. I know you used to be immune to damage while in them, and people use it to cheese effects on Mythic.
If it works, that'll be awesome.
I have not an immunity, but a reduced damage taken, so I can see if I survive.
The ball is just a kill. I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
It's just dead. It hits really hard.
Well, how many people do we need to test this? Can like half the raid back out and we just have a couple of healers?
Well, we can just have it there, and someone with the chains can just try it, and then we'll know. Yeah, 120k physical damage.
And I don't know how quickly that ticks. So it might be 120k every 0.1 seconds.
Yeah, that's the strategy. Put a bubble in there, then crash the server.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
For what it's worth, the transition phases are going a lot better. Doing a good job.
Silly warriors and their burst threat.
Nice bastion. That's all I have. Watch
Apparently, I didn't know where I was.
Transition.
Go ahead and get Sam up. Not during this, maybe, but get him up at some point.
This is safe, Sam.
Remember, you can stack up to leave a hole between people.
Not everyone gets it, so that's nice.
One more. Fight balls 3. Green triangle. Balls 5.
Purple.
Put a brazier down.
Haley, click that off.
So I did verify. As soon as you see the blue lights, it's safe to step
Where's Haley?
into the next area.
Where's
We got
Haley?
40 seconds.
Yeah, as soon as I get
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Are we talking about the spikes?
Yes, as soon as you see the blue on the ground, the spike damage is gone off. You can step into it.
Yes, that the spike damage is completely avoidable. I dodged everyone that time.
Oh, it got me.
Cheats.
Get a break
So was
down.
I out of range, or because I had chains
Run
and
back. Run back.
I got like no heals.
I bet that's not true.
I actually intercepted your heals.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
I got one holy shot, and I had a rejuve on me, and I was taking 2.8k a tick.
You must have had a defensive up during that, because it's like 3.3 or something.
Well, that was just what I was normally getting. That was from the change, yeah.
Didn't you know Prot Warriors or arms just takes more damage?
That makes sense. We get less health than Fury, so we need to take more damage to compensate.
Yeah.
So, as we're getting more comfortable with this, I don't think Phase 1 is best for us to be using Hero in. Because I'm thinking we're going to want it in Phase 3.
Yeah.
All the videos, they use it in the last phase.
Well, okay, we can do that, but we need people to stay alive to Phase 3.
That's what I'm saying. As we get more comfortable,
Yeah.
we can keep doing it right now, but we're not consistently getting to Phase 3, so why bother?
I mean, I might as well use it now to get us to Phase 3 faster. You know? This isn't a damaged problem. This is a, hey, stay alive. That's it. Just dodge the bad. We just need practice. And Phase 1's pretty easy. Just burn through it quick. No, go ahead and use it on pull, just so we can burn through it and get to that last phase quicker. Time saver.
Did the gate help?
I don't know. I didn't use it. Did anyone use it?
I tried to, but the balls were on the wrong side of where I was standing once I had the chains.
Well, I mean, it's an option, so you might as well have it there.
I'll try it since I'll live either way in the first one.
That's fair.
Ready?
Cool. Yep.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your screams will echo throughout eternity!
Double that.
It didn't hit me. Yeah, Cheat Death didn't go off, so should be good. I would probably try to save yourself using it to like the second phase or something.
Spike on the 5. Skull.
What?
I was healing you, pro. What happened?
Well, I've moved backwards at the same rate every time, and it killed me. I don't know what happened there.
Red egg. Whoa. Back up.
You guys are about to get cleaved.
You're blocking all the melee.
I have nowhere to go.
Okay, just run to the back.
Yeah, don't back up. Run forwards if you get stuck like that.
Just die.
Don't take this ammo.
I really do hate melee in this one.
Yeah.
Don't release.
Yeah, those are annoying fights. Having to worry about melee.
We need another Void Reaver. The melee stand there, tunnel the boss while the ranger run around like chickens with their heads cut off.
Oh, Blizzard gave us one. What else do we have to complain about now?
Fair.
Quota was met.
Does anyone have a repair?
I can bot here in a minute.
I mean, next time we die, if we don't have a red, we can just repair it. That dude will respawn at.
That's true. There's a bot. By the way, if you're running around during the transition, I can confirm that it is physical damage. So you could definitely. The spikes are physical damage.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you've got the chains around you, should be last through, correct? Through the hole.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And wait at the edge. Don't get in front of other people.
Well, how are you guys getting around it when you're
6,
chained and
5,
balls spawn right
4,
on you?
3.
Run away from the side.
Just run along the balls to the edge of the room.
Your screams will echo throughout eternity. Unleash the instrument.
Awesome. Skull.
Oh, geez.
Wow, that just knocked us. So
Oh.
no, that's not a good idea.
Okay. Good to know.
Just die.
So Warlock Portal is not a good idea.
Resvinx.
If you have chains, I think it's a bad idea.
Yeah, chains is.
Well, that was-
yeah,
well,
you
that
have
was-
to do it with chains now.
Well, yeah, that was the point of it, right?
So did you take the portal, or was that a leap?
That was the portal.
Okay, so just don't
Yeah.
use the portal then.
Yeah, they just went through as people like were in between and they all got hit into the spike.
I would,
Or the balls,
unless there's a major
whatever.
issue, I wouldn't mind if we left the portal up. Just don't take it if you have the chains.
Yeah,
Still got
it's-
the feast.
yeah.
That's fine.
It's a good
Yeah, Pope took
emergency.
it without it and it was fine.
Okay.
Yeah, it
And
did
I
hit
ate
me.
all the feast. I saw it.
Fatty.
Reapply stuff.
Go and repair before that dude disappears.
I didn't even realize what happened. I thought maybe I clipped the left one and got knocked into the right one.
You got hit by a missile, that's what happened.
A missile wearing a mining helmet.
Eat the food, please.
But I'm full.
Sidewinder, eat.
Alright, here we go.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's a good thing they're misdirecting you, Hob. That probably doesn't help.
All I hear is excuses.
Okay.
It's probably Declonius and Sidewinder. Poke is the only one that listens. one of these attempts, I'm just gonna run off the edge.
Yeah, I know. I had a few where I jumped real close. I'm like, ah.
I wonder what happens if you jump off and then glide back on.
Now I really want to try it.
Spike balls.
X.
Keep moving up. And when you go through that hole and you don't have chains, keep moving up a little bit.
I'm the best. X.
I'm seeing so many people get hit by those. You shouldn't be getting hit.
It shows on my screen I'm past it, but I still got hit.
Triangle.
Spike balls of 3. X. Spike balls of 4.
Skull.
Skull.
Do we have 2 reses or 1?
2.
We're gonna get Amma up. We're gonna get Poke up, and G-Witter's going to Onk after this phase, after this transition.
I'm not dead.
You're not dead. I'm in Vinx. I'm sorry.
I mean, I might be dead after this, but
I'm in Vinx.
Last one.
Try and get Poke up. Make sure we're really on top of those balls.
Thanks.
Oh boy.
Alright, let's just wipe.
You want a razor?
Yeah, drop it if you.
Oh, Sidewinder!
What? Return leap over?
Yeah, it's not gonna let me drop a razor because the constant dot.
Alright, stay. I think we're getting to the point where we can get this, so we can just get to that last phase with everyone alive.
So I don't know about the blue thing being the thing to avoid the spikes because I just got hit by it the last attempt.
Yeah, I don't think it's like
but
good.
You can still avoid it. Once you see the spikes start to go up, run on top of them. And that's enough time that should allow you to dodge them. So every time I have the boss and I have spikes coming out, I'm gonna go towards the spikes, not at an angle. I'm gonna go towards like an edge, so then I can run through them.
I mean, most of the time when you have the spikes, like, people should be ignoring the boss. They should be on the ball. I mean, usually when we're dodging spikes, you have him. We should be on the ball at that point.
Mammoth on the pole, can you pull him further into the middle of the room?
Yes.
We're just starting out with a decent chunk of raid damage right out of the gate because of the explosion being close.
Yes.
Assuming you don't have to taunt it back from Javi immediately because he's getting tricked.
I'm pretty sure both hunters are strict again.
Yeah, can we get MDs?
It doesn't matter since I'm noticing it. It's just, it doesn't matter. They have to fix. They probably don't have a macro for me, so they're just being lazy, or they're just hunters.
Pretty sure
Didn't you say
Sidewinder
the same
has a
thing?
macro.
Hold on.
So I've noticed on the transition phase that we can actually group up, just get in front of the area where the spikes are going to, where we're going to be able to pass through the spikes, and then move as soon as all the little orange fireballs come out, and you can dodge it simultaneously instead of having them in a long line all over the place.
Well, we could do that. But if someone messed up, they would be getting hit by all the fireballs, and that would kill them instantly. So.
And then we'd all have to be as good as optics.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah.
Say what?
Also, if you are like further or if you're like behind everyone else and the little red swirlies just dropped and went away, you don't need to get in line and stack on other people if you have room before the spikes get to you. Can you drop a 70 portal, please? For Vinks. He had to go AFK really quick.
How dare he?
I told him to pee in a cup.
Come on, bathroom.
There's a food.
Anybody have a spare flask of power?
Yeah, open trade with optics.
Okay.
Javi, I'm not DPSing you. and out healing. Man, we're just gonna ignore the damage taken, okay?
I've been spending more of my rage actually trying to not
More pain. Yeah.
To take less damage.
7, 6, 5, 4.
It's been a
3,
while since
2,
I've tried to
1.
help the healers out. Now I'm gonna beat you and I'm gonna die.
You actually put ignore pain on your bar?
I just have my spellbook open. I refuse to put on my bar.
Spike balls are break.
Was that you, Dick, that was running on top of me?
Wow. She's nice and in a line.
Good job there.
Spike ball to one. Triangle. Spike balls. 5. Triangle.
Let's get one of them up.
How many of you guys are sitting on the edge of the platform that the boss can do? Because that's where the guys with the links have them, so if you got knocked around, that's your fault.
Get Hog up.
Yeah, bro.
Those need to die quicker. We're having little to no time to get out.
Spike balls.
Transition. Careful here.
Oops, I taunted.
It's okay.
Dropping him behind the rage.
Putting on this quick. Just keep going.
This is such crap.
Triangle.
To the back corner.
Yeah, we need our DPS left. Getting better.
Oh.
Lucky. Shadow Meld work, or was it your seed?
I think both of our seeds just popped at the same time.
Alright, something I noticed is that when we go through kill the ball, the people, whoever's, you gotta go through, is what I'm getting at. Because the people with the chains are getting caught up on the other side, and like I killed somebody, and then somebody killed Ed, and then that's how both of us died. We both had chains, but then no.
Yeah, once you get through, guys, of the ball, you gotta keep moving. You can't just stand there and block the road.
Run through and go left or right. Give them room to
Yeah.
run through.
Yeah, on the first one, I killed somebody because they hung out on the edge, and I needed to get through the wall, so I had to move over and knock him and kill him.
Yeah, that's their fault, not yours. So they need to get out of your way. Just imagine there's a train coming right behind you as soon as you get through there and you get ran over. Because you are.
I think G-Witter already mentioned, but when the tank runs to the corner, if you can get away from them, because you do take damage based on how close you are, and it does make a difference, because when you're already low and you take a bunch of damage, you might die. So just run to the other side of the boss or something if you can.
Yep.
And something to note, that damage amount goes up in the later phases.
Yep.
It's like about 50% harder in the last phase than it is the first phase.
Rebuff, please.
And because of that damage, I'm going to suggest when we hit phase 3, for the first few of those weapon throws, we'll just rally on each one. We have tons of rallies.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, that would be great.
That's about the best place for them.
Yeah.
Also, the chains, do they do like damage over time? Because I've died to them.
Yes, they do. Like if you want to drain life, that'd be great. Because those do damage to you. You should be trying to mitigate and help the healers if you have those on you the best you can. Alright, let's go.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your screams will echo throughout eternity!
I'm good at this game, right?
Simon.
Spread out.
Spike on the bot. Spike balls X.
Keep running through. Now run back.
Yeah, so right after the spikes get to the top of their point, you can go through them.
I go once they shoot up. Which
Yeah, like right as they come up.
technically,
Triangle, triangle.
You guys with the chains on them, you need to be moving to the opposite corner of where that thing is going. You're already taking dot damage. You need to avoid as much as you can. I saw someone standing like not even a quarter of the room away.
Triangle.
Spread out. After this, we'll get Emma. Good.
Pro rally after it goes off.
Mine will. Ravage will be next.
Mine's on cooldown. Panic mode at middle.
Yeah, I don't have one. You're next.
Anti-magic shell will help on these two.
Let's go.
Running through. Spike's coming.
Spike balls too. Double diving.
Get one ways.
I'm in a seed with
I did rallying
spikes around me.
Get Declonius up.
Red X.
X.
Might go to the back corner.
Watch Spike.
Spikes are coming. Spike balls at 4. Green triangle.
I have to drop these behind. I'm gonna die.
Impossible.
Or not.
Better kill him before the next spike ball.
Yep, stay alive when
won't.
you got it.
How many have to
What?
teleport through?
That's the hardened rage.
Okay.
Yep.
What is this?
The hardened rage.
That's interesting.
So Javi, something I'm noticing that's important for tanks, okay? You need to really watch your debuff before you taunt. Because I think what's happening is he's putting the debuff on one of the tanks and you're running off, or I was doing it. And you were running off, I was taunting then when DBM says taunt. And while he was casting, he was meleeing me. And I still had the debuff that made me take double physical damage.
So just wait till he
So
finishes cast.
Just wait till your debuff falls off, and there might be a second that he runs towards the other tank. Just don't taunt until that your double damage debuff falls off, so he doesn't turn and smack you for 75% of your health. I noticed it like halfway through that fight, so he just hit me while he was channeling.
I was gonna ask the healers, did you guys notice a difference when the people with the chains moved away from the tank when he spawned whatever that thing he has on?
I mean, they didn't die.
Something got shift lock.
Someone's got to push the top button to shift.
Remember, hit the ghost.
Trying, they're too fast.
What's out of range? Oh, that's some bull. Rafaj got the speed buff.
That's what you get.
You're not tall enough.
And the dwarf is?
Taller than any gnome?
I'm a human.
Oh. His stock here? I don't know.
He transitions based on health percentage, right?
Yes. Correct.
So, not to make it any longer, we are getting to the third phase fairly often, and the only advantage of using hero at the beginning is getting to the transition phase faster, right? And we got the transition phase down, it seems like.
we get a summoning portal, please?
Runes and everything.
So from people that have used them, do those Corthian ornaments only drop armor? Or can they drop a weapon?
No idea.
Yeah, no idea.
I would guess armor.
Yeah.
I've gotten
I guess the name implies.
How many do we need to kill to get the second vault piece?
6.
4.
So this boss.
Okay.
It's 369.
Okay.
I think Hero on the third phase we'll get it.
Yeah, we're saving Hero now.
See if you don't have flash or anything on, it'd be a good time.
Alright. The villain or Flash? The villain. Obviously.
So can the vault drop like stuff off Sylvanas?
4.
Not yet, we haven't killed her.
Just what you completed.
Oh, okay.
Okay. It's good to know.
Trying to go first.
Ball's coming. Triangle. It's a transition.
Watch these spikes. We're gonna
Spread
get
out.
both.
Spread out.
Okay, we're fine.
What?
You can stack, that's fine.
Great try.
transition.
Spread out. Spread out.
Alright, just ride this.
Use a rally during this if someone gets low.
I don't have full rate frames up.
I
know,
one.
just
Or
if someone
or health potions.
Yeah, just use stuff to get through this alive.
If everyone's low, I'll rally. But
yeah, okay.
Potions after.
One more. Hero immediately to the left.
You can stack. That's fine.
Wait a couple seconds now.
I'll rally the first weapon throw.
I'll get second.
Go back.
Rally right after it. Actually, right before. So we had 2 that were low.
Sorry.
I'm assuming that was you, prep.
That was mine.
Okay, I got next.
Okay.
Spike level 5. Think about it. My bad.
Two race.
Get that up.
Next.
Forget cookies if you still have them.
Send in the healing circle if you can't, if you're able to.
Damn good job, everyone.
Holy moly.
I enjoy that. That's fun.
I hate that with a passion.
You just have to talk about the vault.
I'm gonna level my hunter now.
Let's see what's upstairs.
Yeah, you want to pop up here and look? We're done, but you can go look.
Got enough time to do the heroic first boss.
If it wasn't so much trash, I'd say yeah, but
Yeah, I know. It's like 10 minutes trash.
Please.
we will probably try him next week. I might go try tomorrow if I have a chance to just go pug it and just try and get a feel of how hard it is, but
For too long, I've had to disguise my true motives, pretend to serve false masters.
it's a trap.
There's a big boy on the right and the left.
Oh man, they coming.
I'm so tired of seeing that model already.
Why?
I ran 9 heroic mythics today.
Oh.
Try to make it in that little hole, Sam. Yeah.
That doesn't work. You can't.
Oh, don't tell me that. Unless there's an
You
invisible
can't.
wall.
It just disengaged back there. It didn't just like stopped halfway.
Oh, there's an invisible wall. I
Yeah.
feel cheated.
It says our quest is down there.
Alright. Look how everyone's jumping off. Alright, we done, guys. Good job this week.